How's it going, everybody? It's Matt again. Today we're going to talk about another New Age Legend Scale Transformer. It's third party. This time it's going to be New Age H04 Gunner Murphy, or their Bluestreak. Obviously, from the box, you can tell I got this from the same seller as I got the Prowl, because the box is annihilated. It was way worse than this. I actually tried to fix it a little bit. I tried to puff the box back out, but it just wrecked. Luckily, the figures, all of them came in intact, so that's fine by me. But we'll take a look at the box regardless. There it is from the front. Obviously, he's going to come packaged in bot mode, but it is, harkening back to their, the original G1 toy type of box design. There's from the side, there's from the back, all of that good stuff. And it's going to, of course, come with a set of instructions, but this was equally as destroyed on mine, but it's the same instructions that you got with Smokescreen and with Prowl, so nothing really to talk about there. But he's also going to come with the same gun that you get with Prowl and Smokescreen, so nothing crazy there. It's not painted, it's all just kind of this tannish type of gray plastic. But you are going to get two new shoulder weapon parts. These are different from Prowl's and from Smokescreen's. So you get two of those to go on his shoulders. And that's really about it. So here he is. Here's Bluestreak. So obviously he looks good, just like Prowl did, just like Smokescreen did. He looks great. He does have a little bit of paint on him, not too much. This oh, actually, now that I think about it, I think that this gray is actually painted too. Yeah, it's like a metallic type of flecked paint. But, so the whole thing is painted. He has some nice silver accenting the doors here. That nice metallic blue like he had on Prowl, pretty nice. This nice matte black for the hood and the roof of the car. So yeah, looks pretty good. There's the rear and the underside. He cleans up pretty good. Yeah. So obviously, this being the only mold differences on this are going to end up being the roof is slightly different just from Prowl, just because that doesn't have the light bar on it. But other than that, looks pretty good. So let's go ahead and just transform him. Just get that out of the way. I'll be quick because we've already done this 2 times before. Open up the doors, flip these down like so. Separate that. Open that up. And then we're going to pop the arms up, rotate them out, flip the hands down, rotate the arms around, rotate these, turn the head around so that we can get it up through here, then tab that together, flip this up like so, get these kind of out of the way, rotate the waist, bring the legs up, rotate these down, flip the heels out, and split the legs, and there he is. There's Bluestreak. All right. So I think he looks pretty good. His crest looks a little funky to me. I understand that it's supposed to kind of look like this, how they're supposed to angle forwards, but I feel like they angle forwards like a little too much. They almost look like horns more than they do a crest. And there's a little bit of underpaint going on mine. But his face doesn't look too bad. I don't think it looks quite as sharp as Prowl's, but I think it looks okay. Obviously, the whole thing being painted really comes through pretty nice on this. I will say that some of the tan parts here, or grayish tan, I don't really know what kind of color we'd call this, but like the upper arms here are not painted, and neither are the hands, nor are any of the red parts here. So, it looks okay. It's not too bad. But, yeah, he cleans up pretty nice. He's got some waffles on the back legs and on the arms, but, so did the other one, so it is what it is. This guy came out quite a while ago, so nothing bad there. But, of course, we can put his little shoulder weapons on the same thing here, on the back of the head, just like on Prowl and on Smokescreen. So we can peg those in like so to give him his iconic over-the-shoulder blasters, and then he can hold his weapon just fine, like so. So the head is on a ball joint, so you can move that however you want to. It goes forwards, back, side to side, rotates, all that good stuff. It is a ball joint. The shoulders being on the hinge for transformation and the ball joint in the shoulder means that you can get them up all the way. and of course rotate them around. There is a dual joint here for the elbows, the pin joint there, and a ball joint, so you can get 90 or 180 degrees. Nothing for the wrist. The waist does rotate all the way around, and then it does still have that kind of pseudo ab crunch there, so you can use that. Ball jointed hips get you out all the way, back all the way, forwards all the way, and then the little mushroom peg down here for the thigh, so you can rotate that all the way around. It does have the dual jointed knee here, so you can get 180 degrees. And then the ball joint in the foot allows you to rock back and forth, move forwards and back, all that good stuff. So, yep, the other ones were good. Means this guy's good too. I will say that there's a little bit of tolerance wonkiness here in like the arms. It's a little loose, but that might just be mine because this is the only arm that is. This one is perfectly fine. So I don't know. Just figured I'd mention that. Well, let me clean up and we'll do some size comparisons. All right, so let's compare and do a couple of things. Here we go. Here is NEWAGE's Cliff Jumper. How about NEWAGE's Thundercracker? And NEWAGE's Toxitron. Just so convoy size, seeker size, and a mini bot size. And of course, let's show him next to his other Datsun bros. Here we have Smokescreen and Prowl. So there's the trio. They look really good together. And then why not? I'll show him next to there's Magic Square's Optimus. So you can see the size there. So looks good. All right, and that's going to do it for NEWAGE H04 Murphy with their Bluestreak, tying up the Datsuns. I know that after this came H05, which was Smokescreen, but this is the last one that I got. So hence why he was the last one I reviewed. But, you know, I liked the other ones, so I like this one. You know, just like I said in the other ones, this guy's definitely more like a downscaled deluxe class type of feel to him, but he's simple to transform. He's nice to mess with. I think that his paint's pretty good. Other than, of course, they didn't paint the entire thing. The upper arms being unpainted, the hands being unpainted. Once you notice it, you can't kind of unnotice it, but it's fine. It's not that big a deal. Some people aren't bothered by color mismatch as much as I am, but it's that's kind of a subjective thing. But I like him. He's pretty good. I can recommend him because I recommended the other ones. So I don't know if anybody else had the tolerance issues that I have on the arms, but it's such a minor thing that it's only kind of barely worth mentioning. But yeah, that's it for him. But of course, thank you for watching. Please comment on the video, like, subscribe. If you feel like checking out any of my other videos, I have a whole playlist on my channel with all of my Transformers reviews. If you like any of that stuff, please feel free to check that out. But of course, you can also support me on Patreon. That is meant more for my Armored Core stuff and my 3D printing side of my channel. So if you feel like supporting me there, that's the best way to do it. But thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.